Hey folks, it's Mystakin, and today I want to talk about electronic drum kits. So two of the most common questions I get in this channel is, what kit are you playing on? And how do I hook up an electronic kit to Rock Band? First, we'll talk about the kit. The kit that I'm using is a Roland TD4KP. Now, stock out of the box, that only comes with a hi-hat and two cymbals. With the use of some splitters and extenders, I've managed to add a third cymbal to that, but it's kinda janky. Overall, the kit's pretty lightweight, pretty small, built to be portable, and I like it a lot. But I don't recommend this kit for Rock Band. Firstly, that extra cymbal is a total hack that causes way more problems than it solves. The kit as it stands now overhits like a madman, and part of that's because of that extra cymbal that I added, and part of that was because of this guy. This is the stock kick trigger that the drum kit comes with. It's passable. The main problem is you can see a lot of the degradation of the material right there, and it's attached directly to the drum rack, so every time you kick, it kind of shakes the entire kit. That shaking causes a lot of overhits and makes doing FCs in Rock Band really difficult. Lastly, the kit when I bought it was about $700, and that was before I added the kick pedal and before I added the extra cymbal. At the end of the day, with tax included, the kit ran me about $900 to $1,000. That said, I love the kit, and I think it's a great option for someone like me who wants something compact that I can take from place to place in case I have to move. But for someone who's already settled down and doesn't plan to move anytime soon, it'd be better to get a more stable kit. What kind of kit would that be? I'm glad you asked. Although I don't have any personal experience with other electronic drum kits in Rock Band, the Alesis Nitro and the Alesis Forge, which is kind of the upgraded version of the Nitro, seem to be the go-to electronic kit for a lot of the people that I've talked to. Those kits run in the $300 to $500 range, and they're going to have a much more stable rack, and it's not going to have nearly the amount of overhit problems that I had. So if you're looking for a drum kit for Rock Band and you're really not happy with the stock options, I would recommend looking into the Alesis Nitro or the Alesis Forge. As much as I love my kit, I cannot recommend it unless you desperately need that portability. So let's say you buy that Alesis Nitro. How are you connecting it to Rock Band? No matter what, you're going to need a drum kit that has MIDI out. Most electronic drum kits I've seen have this. I know a few Yamahas have MIDI out through USB. I don't think those are compatible, but I haven't looked into it fully. As long as you have a drum kit with MIDI out, you should be good to go. Next, there's two main ways to connect an electronic kit to the gaming console. The first is the Mad Catz MIDI Pro adapter, and the second is a last generation Guitar Hero drum controller. Both of these devices have MIDI inputs that you can use. One thing to note about the Guitar Hero controller, because it only supports up to 5 pads, you can't play on Pro mode, you only can play on normal drums. If you're on PS4, you're pretty much good to go. You just have to buy either the MIDI Pro adapter or a Guitar Hero kit with a dongle, and they just work on PS4. One thing to mention, the PS4 MIDI Pro adapter seems to have some sort of roll limit, so be advised that really fast stuff might still be unachievable. I know there's a PS4 player that's FC'd hands down, has gold stars on What a Horrible Night to Have a Curse, so it's still going to be a lot better than the stock experience, but it might hinder you if your ultimate goal is to FC everything. If you're on Xbox, things get a little complicated. If you're using the Guitar Hero kit, you need the Mad Catz Wireless Legacy adapter. This adapter allows you to connect wireless instruments to the Xbox One, including the Guitar Hero instruments. This adapter is really easy to find, and as far as I know, it's still on Amazon for like $15. If you want to play Pro mode though, you'll need the PDP Wired Legacy adapter. This one was made specifically to make the MIDI Pro adapter compatible for drum set usage in Rock Band 4. Because it's such a specialized piece of hardware, it only goes into production every so often, and when they're not currently in production, they're really hard to find. One other thing to mention on the Guitar Hero kits, you'll sometimes find Guitar Hero drum brains sold on eBay. Those usually do not include the MIDI port that you need to use an EKit with it. Make sure you're getting a full Guitar Hero kit, or one that looks kind of like this with the exposed wiring. So that's pretty much it. If you're looking for an EKit, I highly recommend the Alesis Nitro. Don't get my Roland TD4KP, it's not that great for Rock Band, even though it looks really cool. And if you want to connect an electronic kit to Rock Band, you'll need the MIDI Pro adapter if you want to do pro drums, or you can go with the Guitar Hero one if you want a slightly easier setup on the Xbox. That's it for today. Got a new Rock Band FC coming out on Monday. Have a good afternoon.